Hey guys, this is Argon657 here with my fourth Wi-Fi battle. This battle is against Mitch, so I hope you guys enjoy. Anyways, he's going to start off with his Ferrothorn as I start off with my Zorg. And this is disguised as Chandelure. Now I predicted him to go to Infernape to take the fire move, so that's why I went to Extra Sensory. But he stays in and I overpredict, so now I have to switch out. I thought it would work out, but it didn't. But he's going to go for a Thunder Wave. And it's going to slow down my Chandelure, so that kind of sucks, because now any Pokemon can outspeed Chandelure. So he switches out to Dusknoir. And I think I get paralyzed over here, and I think I was going for Fire Blast. So I switch out into my Regirock to take whatever move he had. He goes for a Hex. I was expecting Shadow Snake, but the Hex tells me that he probably carries Will-O-Wisp. So he's going to switch out to Donphan as I go to Stealth Rocks. Go for Stealth Rocks and get the Leftovers recovery. And I go for Toxic to wear down Donphan and to break his Sturdy as well. So he's going to go for a Knockoff to knock off my Leftovers. So I go for an Earthquake. And it doesn't really do much, but he's going to be able to get off a Rapid Spin and spin away my hazards, so. But the toxic damage is going to rack up, so I'm going to keep spamming those Earthquakes, as he's going to go for his Earthquakes, but his Earthquakes are doing more than mine because my Regirock is weak to Earthquake. Now, I set up my Stealth Rocks again. He's probably not going to go for a Rapid Spin, but he goes for an Earthquake, and I do survive with 3 HP, so that's cool, because Regirock is 252 HP in defense and impish nature, so very helpful that it survived. And so the toxic damage is going to be able to take out Donphan, and he's going to switch out to his Ferrothorn. I keep spamming those Earthquakes. He goes for Stealth Rocks, and Regirock's pretty much a death fodder at this point, because it's done its job, it set up Stealth Rocks, it got rid of Donphan. So I'm just kind of just sacking it at this point. So I keep spamming those Earthquakes. He does miss the Power Whip, so it gives me an extra turn to deal more damage to Ferrothorn, as he's finally able to finish me off with a Power Whip. Power Whip. He's able to take me up with Power Whip, but Ferrothorn is at low health, so. But I'm thinking he's going to go into Infernape again, so I go for Extra Sensory in hopes that he does switch into Infernape, but he stays in. So I overpredict. I overpredict again, so I gotta switch out to, I don't know, but I go to Flygon here, and he's gonna go for a Power Whip, and as you can see, it's a crit. And I think it would have taken maybe 1 or 2 of them, or so. But I go for an Earthquake, and he's going to be able to easily take out Ferrothorn. Because this is a choice banded Flygon, so, and Adamant. So I'm going to switch out because he's likely going to go for a Shadow Sneak. I go to Porygon 2 to be immune to his Ghost type move since I'm a normal type. And get the Trace ability activated, so he does go for a Shadow Sneak. And I go for a Toxic. And he indeed does carry Will-O-Wisp, because I saw the Hex before, so he was likely to have Will-O-Wisp, and he does. So, I'm going to go for an Ice Beam. And he's going to go for a Hex, but I'm a normal type, so I'll be immune to that. So, he's going to switch out. But knowing he's going to switch out, I'm probably going to go for a Recover over here. I do go for a Recover, so I can get back up to full health, but not full health because the burn. It's going to do residual damage, so he goes into Kangaskhan, which will Mega Evolve over here. He's going to go for a Fake Out, And this one was a crit, and it still did nothing. But I flinched just like Fake Out usually does. So he has the ability Parental Bond, so he's gonna go for a power punch twice, so he'll get +2. So he'll be able to hit his moves twice. So he goes for another power up punch and gets +4. And I go for a Toxic over here to wear it down because Kangaskhan is at very high attack power. So at this point, because he's at +4. So now I have to leave Porygon to his Death Fodder, and he's at +5. And I have to switch out to something that will take on Kangaskhan, like Mawile over here. He will get the Intimidate off, get it back down to +4. I Mega Evolve, and I go for a Sucker Punch, but it's not Stab, and it's unboosted, so it won't be able to take it out. But he's going to go for a Power-Up Punch over here, and it doesn't really matter at this point, because, like, the toxic damage is going to take him out. So, goodbye, Kangaskhan. Huge threat out of the way. So, he goes into Rhyperior, and I'm going to go for an Iron Head, and it's going to be an easy KO on Rhyperior. Now, Mawile with huge power, with Adamant, max attack, and base 105, it hits harder than Deoxys attack form. So, basically, this thing is a huge, huge threat to, like, a team or something. It's like, very powerful, so... Anyways, he's gonna be able to finish me off with a Fire Blast as I went for Sucker Punch. Then I go into Flygon and he's able to finish me off with a Mach Punch. So he goes for a Fire Blast here. I guess it was a misclick, but I'm able to finish him off with a Shadow Ball. And he's gonna go into his last Pokemon, which is Dusknoir. And he's gonna go for a Hex. And it's going to be an easy KO on Chandelure, being paralyzed, and the Hex will be boosted because of that. So, and it's super effective, and Stab. So, no doubt that that Chandelure would be one-hit KO'd. So, he goes into Shadow Snake. I go into Zoroark, though, to be able to finish him off with a Night Daze for the victory. So, good game. Hope you guys enjoyed. Comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.